The views and opinions of this broadcast do not reflect the views and opinions of Armed Media, New Productions and its affiliates. Enjoy the show.
I'm a big fish in a small pond, got my days free and my nights long. I create my own reality, who I am is fine with me. As famous as I wanna be, who I am is fine with me. To I am, to I am.
Coming in! Oh my God! I've been waiting for this for days. And I tried to take a nap today and I couldn't sleep. It was like Christmas. It was crazy. So what is this? Tonight is, Krista Piera has joined us. Joanna Abendanza has joined us. Nicole Savino has joined us. Jeffrey Campbell has joined us. This is episode 53 of What's the Story with Maria. 53 means it's the first episode of season 2. That's right, your second year. This is Michael Vaccaro has joined us. Lisa Cruniali, Eudenia Mesa, Jason Peck. Oh my God, Jeannie Craig, Michael Sawyer, so many people are joining us. This is amazing. Enrique Silva has joined us. So all these amazing people are joining us because this is What's the Story with Maria, and we come live every week, Tuesday nights at 9. So tonight, oh my God, Joe Savino has joined us. He's famous. Christina Ariana has joined us. She's famous. So tonight we are broadcasting live from Boston, but right outside Boston, my cousin Rena has this beautiful home that I love, and especially this backdrop with the big bay window, they call it in Massachusetts. That's a bay window if you live anywhere else. It's a big deal, a bay window. If you have a bay window, you're doing something right. But you're not trying too hard. It's nice. People look at you and go, they got a bay window. It's kind of nice.
It's not pretentious.
Not pretentious, but it means you have style. Thank you very much.
Lots of windows.
Oh, and there's Ron. Oh, and your garden is beautiful, by the way, Ron. So, okay, this is my cousin Rena Cruniali, who married Ron Berge, and she became Rena Berge, and so these are I call it the law offices of Berge and Berge. There they are. And they have been nice enough to open their home. Rena comes on our show every week, and we cannot thank her enough. Everybody say thank you to Rena. Thank you, Rena. Fantastic. Now, we're on air. That's right. So Rena now is our line producer, and that means she's going to be in charge from the sidelines of what is happening next. So Rena is going to go off and be our line producer. Be careful because there's a lot of wires over there. And Ron is going to be security. Don't laugh. Okay, Ronnie is already laughing. Ron Berge is going to be our security. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is I want to show you something. So our family, everybody says to me, oh my God, you're so funny, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, because my family is funny. And we have been funny since day one. And all we do is act crazy together and play jokes on each other. And my grandmother, who I visited today, her favorite thing in her home is a whoopee cushion. I'm just going to leave it at that, and I'm not joking. She tricks all of us. It's been, I don't know how many years now on the planet, and I still sit on the whoopee cushion. So that's where it comes from. So let me just show you something. Stop it! Ronnie! Okay, so I want to show you that this is our family back in Italy, right across the ocean. They actually were in Tripoli in this picture because after World War II, and I think Cora will correct me on this, right? It was after World War II, they went over to an annex in Africa, across the ocean. I always say to my African-American friends, we are neighbors and divided by an ocean, and that no joke. So they went over there and they spent a little time there before they came to America. So in Cora, my cousin Cora, who's here, Cora Gothier, married the handsome Bill Gothier, who's always on our Facebook, is also here in her. So I'm going to show you who's here now. My Uncle Louie, and then I'll bring on his grandchildren. My Zia Miguelina, my Zia Maria, my Zia Elena, my Grandpa Jerry, and Uncle Joe is not in here. So I want to show you. You know why? Because Uncle Joe Savino is in this picture. Here he is right here. And Uncle Joe Savino was the first of they were brothers and sisters to come to America. And so he, as an immigrant, came to America with his beautiful wife, Frances, and they were the first people to come here. And they worked really, really, really hard. And they were entrepreneurs, and they were hardworking people. I think the first thing they might have had was a ice company, maybe. Yeah. And they carried blocks of ice up 5-6 story and they dropped it off. That's what they did, and they were in the refrigeration, then heating, and that was my Uncle Joe Savino. And so the reason I think this is such an amazing thing is because last year we had a family reunion, which our family reunions are off the hook. We have a lot of fun. And I ran into a cousin of mine that I hadn't seen in a really long time, like over 20 years, my cousin Joe Savino, who is the grandson of this Joe Savino. And he was joking around with me and said, hey, I got a radio show now. I'm a radio guy. And I'm like, oh yeah, all right, Joe. I think he's pulling my leg. I'm like, yeah, he's a radio guy, all right. Because he's in heating, he's got, these are like blue-collar guy radio. I'm like, Ray, what are you talking about? He goes, no, I'm serious. And I'm joking, and Gene and Joyce are like, they're trying to give me the eye, like, yeah, I think he really does. And I'm like, not falling for it. I'm not catching the signals. So anyway, finally he goes, just Google me. I go into Joe Rocks. I'm like, got a name like Joe. So I type it in, it comes up, boom, 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 Google. I'm like, holy shit, this guy's not kidding, right? So anyways, yeah, I got a radio, and maybe you come on the show sometime, whatever. And I'm like, what do I know equipment? And he says, look. So a couple days later, we talked, we became Facebook friends, and he's like, you can, if you want, you can. I don't have anybody in New York right now. You could be the New York girl, but you got to prove yourself too. I know you're my cousin, but you got to. So I'm like, I completely took the challenge. So I said, well, what I know best is entertainment. My friends are in the entertainment business. They're creative. Could I do that? He's like, sure, whatever you want. And now I go, well, look, I've listened to some of your shows, and some of them are way to the right. That's not me. I'm not going to. He goes, listen, Joe, you don't remember this conversation. You probably had a few. But anyway. Right. Well, listen, this is what I said. No, I know. You're totally Miller. But wait, at the time, Joe, so this is what Joe said, which I think is important. He said, it doesn't matter what do your show, be good at what you do, just don't be hurtful to any group, all my people. And I said, I can do that. So that's what we did. But now, that was like a year ago. In a year, Joe Savino III, I believe, has done incredible things with Armed Radio, Armed Digital Media, and it's very apropos that the first guy that came over the ocean. Stop making faces, Joe. I'm trying to be like really sentimental here, and you're making faces. So you are. You know what? You are dessert. So to the Joe Savino and now Joe Savino brought me on board. I'm forever grateful. Joe Savino, come on here, and he's going to come on with the coach as himself. Yes, that's right. Applause. Come on, guys. The coach as himself. It doesn't matter what side you sit on. Coach maybe here, maybe Joe. It doesn't matter. Joe, put me in, Coach. I know how to play.
Joe will trip over the wire.
All right. So Joe Savino and the coach, they have a. Joe, come over here.
I'm very excited.
I'm very close.
I'm very excited to be here. Do
I know.
You.
Oh, good. You smell like coconuts or something. Oh, it's the coconut cake.
No.
Did you have the coconut?
No,
Wait, you smell like sausage and broccoli rabe. Is that your aftershave? No, that's what Marie said. Okay. So come closer to me, guys, so we can get your beauty. Look at the coach. He's cute.
Yeah, he's
Coach,
cute.
So these are the two stars.
Big stars.
I know. Of Joe Rocks Live.
In person.
And wait, you're on Thursday nights.
Often in
You're on Thursday nights at 10 p.m.? Eastern. How long is your show? An hour, 2 hours?
As long as
As long as you want. I only have an hour. You have as long as you want. Oh, you're the boss. Yeah, you're connected. And I noticed, Coach, that sometimes he yells at you, and you're so easygoing about it.
Oh yeah.
He swears. You don't care.
I don't
then he takes a sip of beer, and then he calms down. Yeah. Coach never loses his cool. Know that?
No, I like never lose my beer either.
He's in the studio and it's cool, but you usually have strippers in your
audience.
I've seen your show. You have like strippers or something. I don't know. Don't you have like strippers floating by?
We have a lot of strippers on our show.
Yeah, I know. I've seen them. Oh my God! Now Robbie wants to eat on your show. So, Joe, tell me how this came to be. How were you just laying in bed? You at a strip club? Where were you that you thought?
I was actually at a strip club.
Okay, I knew it. And how did this come? Like, I'm gonna start a radio station. I want to be famous, and I'm going to create my own fame.
I really don't know what happened.
But
it's too. It's my.
It's snowballs.
Right. It's too long for.
Okay. Well, can I say thank you? Everybody say thank you to Joe.
Thank you, Joe. Yeah. Okay.
And wait, how cute is the coach?
Yeah, as himself. The coach.
Wow. Okay, all the girls are fanning themselves now. Over the coach, fan yourselves, girls. Woo!
Coach, I
Wow,
told
that
you.
was something else,
Look at all
Coach.
these chickens,
They're
okay?
going crazy. I think like hot flashes.
Yeah.
A lot of us are over 50.
Recently divorced.
Are you recently divorced?
Yeah.
Well, you look so happy. Maybe that's why. Are you happy?
What?
He's recently divorced.
I'm very happy for him.
But I see that you try to hook him up every week.
Yeah, with strippers and stuff like that.
Strippers. Hey, listen, strippers are temporary girlfriends.
Yeah.
They're perfect.
Strippers and farming.
That's it. Farm animals. What are you talking about? Listen, there are animal rights activists here.
Okay, well, let me still
Get out of here. You're off the show now.
All right,
That's
okay,
it.
okay.
His show is dirty. And
No,
my
it isn't.
show
It's
is good.
clean. And I'm in the center. To the
What?
right.
Yeah, I know. He's always in the middle. And he's got the big equipment. You got really big equipment there, Joe. Thank you.
I
very
do.
much. Thank you, Coach. Coach is himself, everybody.
Thank you for having me. Go.
I'm enjoying him. Thank you, Coach. May I kiss you?
Yes.
All right. I'm not a stripper, but I like you too.
Phillips up there?
A little bit. Just enough.
Good.
The coach is himself, everybody. The coach is himself. Oh my God. All right. So now I'm thinking, here's what we got to do. This has got to, I think I got to bring on my sister Carla, and my cousin Marisa. Come on, please. Oh my God. All right. So you guys have heard me talk about. Please come on here. So that was Joe Savino and the coaches himself. Joe rocks. Thursday nights, 10 p.m. Eastern. Don't forget, armeddigitalmedia.com, Armed Radio. It's on, you want to listen to it in a podcast? It's on iHeartRadio. It is on Spreaker. And now, everybody, Spotify! So that means you go to Spotify, you type in Joe Rocks. I talk with Joe Rocks, and that's it. You get all Joe's episodes, and you type in What's the Story with Maria, you get all the episodes. Unbelievable. Okay, so this is my sister Carla. There she is. How cute is she? I've talked about her. And my cousin Marisa. Oh, my God. Now, Marisa comes on the show every week, types in, however, types in as Isabella Raskowski. Who is, so she is coming in.
With permission.
Yes,
With
that's
permission.
true. That's
With
true.
permission.
She comes in under a pseudonym or what do you call that? Thank
An
you.
alias.
Oh my
An
God, my
alias.
family's so smart. This is a smart, wicked smart family. I couldn't think of alias. So it's true. She comes in under an alias, and we're going to bring the girls on in a little while. Okay, so what I wanted to the reason I brought them on together is because they're both sarcastic and they keep me in line. Now, this is a creative family, so we are representing Uncle Nona Jitty, who's our grandpa, and he was one of the brothers that came over here. And I want to talk about being creative in our family. So does anybody ever tell you that you couldn't be creative? No, and what did our moms make? Our moms made clothes. What are some of the things that our mothers?
Barbie accessories.
Barbie accessories.
Yes. Do you remember we used to get the ottomans out of the tuna fish? Fabric over it, and we'd have like Art Deco ottomans. That was one.
Wow! So you made
Anna. Oh, we didn't make
We
it.
didn't have to buy. You didn't have to buy the Mattel toys.
No.
You used
These were
what was in the
custom.
house.
Give me
and
that
then-
can of tuna.
and
I'm
then-
making an ottoman.
It was
I
a
got-
beautiful
I got a
ottoman.
tablecloth for the tuna can. That's and
Barbie
it worked.
clothes with Priscilla gown materials.
Left over
and
from-
real beading, which my mother
Right.
worked on. She
Right.
made Carolyn Kennedy dress, by the way.
Right.
She beaded it.
She
My mother,
did
Maria,
with
she's
Austrian crystals. My mother was the one of 4 women in the country that did that kind of embroidery.
And she was in Life magazine about that. I wish I
Yeah.
had that with me.
And Maurice's dad, who was my mother's brother, was a baker,
Yes.
an amazing baker. And we talked about this where you guys as kids, tell that story, Marisa, where as kids you'd be making bread
Bread in the bakery
till all hours, right?
Till all hours.
with the oldies on, right, Maurice?
Well, yes, that and sometimes Kiss 108.
Oh, okay.
When he was
with Maddie,
feeling young and
with
fresh. He liked that.
Maddie in the
Yeah.
morning.
Now wait, I want to.
Maddie at night.
Yeah.
Is Leah Malloy listening right now? Leah Malloy works for you.
Yes.
Is she? If you are listening, Leah, can you please quickly call in? Because what they also have in common is they're both a little bit superstitious.
Yes.
Right.
A little bit.
Tell them how I run my business. With
Right.
the
So
bad
if
energy
Leah
out.
calls in,
Yeah,
then
but
we'll tell that
that's not-
story.
that's-
If
you got to do
No,
that
it's
stuff.
legit.
You have to do-
No, it's legit.
I mean, that's
there's a lot of
some things you don't take chances on.
witchery. Well, we used to call each other the witches
the
of
holy
Eastwick.
water flies around my salon
Yes.
like nobody's business.
It's holy water too.
Oh my
No,
God!
it's from a
Right.
special place.
Oh, special churches, holy. Well, not the customers don't get the holy water though, right?
Some.
Well, some of them need it.
Some of them need it. Like they
What do you do? Like you
getting
just
divorced.
maybe you put something in it. You throw in holy
Like
water.
terrible. No, I put it like gently on the back
Keep
of
the
the neck.
evil eye away, a little
Oh.
negative energy.
And
Wait, but do you do the cross?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
do,
it's on
yeah.
the head.
So okay, so you're doing all this, the cross. That's the
Yeah,
name of the
it's
Father,
the
Son, and
same,
Holy
yeah.
Spirit.
Again,
Keep the evil eye away. Keep the evil
Wow.
eye away. Yeah.
Oh my God, Lamar
And
Loki,
then,
right?
Oh,
Yes, yeah.
my
Oh, my
daughter
Lord.
might talk
Yes,
about that in a
yes.
minute.
All right, so
But-
I
and
made.
you know if you lose something, what you have to do, right? Does everybody know?
Let's do the Saint Anthony prayer together.
Let's say you lose. You got to get to work. This is. Sounds legit. You can say this.
It
prayer.
works.
Saint Anthony, come around. Something's lost and can't be found.
Within 60 seconds,
You'll
this
find
item
it.
will
You'll
show
find
up.
it.
Is that true? But you know what I always throw in, because I'm a little bit of a, like a kind of, I feel guilty. I always go,
It has
and if
to
you
be
can't,
legit.
don't worry, I'll buy
Yeah,
another
that's so,
one.
we
that's
have-
so you.
That is so me. Because I feel bad. I think St. Anthony's got a lot
No,
going
but
on.
he knows
It's gonna
us.
be
He
looking-
knows us
No,
already.
he's part of the Savino clan. He knows.
Oh.
He's like,
No.
oh wait, it's a Savino.
Yeah,
Every
it's
song.
okay. It's
I
okay.
think I lost my
You know how
iPhone
many
charger,
St.
and I'm gonna have
Anthony's
St.
we
Anthony.
have in our home? Right,
Everybody.
Angelica? How many?
The
At
bunch.
least 50.
Everybody's got a
They're
Saint
everywhere.
Anthony.
Everybody's got a St. Anthony. All right, so
Once, excuse
go
me.
ahead. No, please.
Angelica was making a cake for school. This
She's
was
very
high
creative.
school.
My niece is
Yes,
very
making
creative.
a cake, rainbow inside when you cut a make. But I got home from work and I'm really tired. She had to go somewhere to bring the cake to the school for some event. So I'm cleaning up, and all of a sudden I see a St. Anthony, Madonna, and the Sacred Heart of Jesus, but they're in crystals.
Yeah.
But there's frosting all over them. And I said, and I was serious, like, really? I work all day and I gotta come home and clean frosting off the goddamn Madonna right now? Like, no.
Jesus
And I
Christ.
felt terrible. I Windexed her really nice. I apologized.
She couldn't breathe, though. She
But it
couldn't
was
breathe.
terrible.
The chemicals.
It was awful.
Thing.
Oh my
But
God.
she made a really good cake.
She
Okay.
did make a really good. All right. And did you know that one time when we were kids, Mommy found some pot that you had under the bed?
What?
Yeah.
Pot?
And
A
listen,
pot. A
It's
pot.
legal now.
It's legal now. But wait, but this is how she found it. I said, Ma, how did you find it? It's not ours. It couldn't be ours. And I'm like, and she goes, because of St. Anthony, I was in the kitchen. And St. Anthony got, oh, Maria, help me. And St. Anthony sounded like he was smothered or something. And I'm like, what the hell?
Maybe he was high.
Apparently, my sister was
high.
taking off her clothes and she threw a bra and it landed on St. Anthony.
Oh, no.
Listen, this is a true story. So St. Anthony had a bra on his head. My mother went burst in. She was so upset. She took the bra, she threw it on the ground. The bag of pot was on the ground. She told me that story.
Wait a minute.
But
Wait a
no,
minute.
This is a true story.
Listen.
My mother told it.
St. Anthony's under a bra with pot, and you think it was Collins?
No.
No, I was a college friend.
I don't.
No,
believe
no.
it.
She was
Maybe
holding
in the boot. Like in the straight boot.
maybe in the straight boot.
Yeah, but not in
No, it wasn't in St. Anthony or the
Oh,
bra.
all right.
No, my mother threw it and it landed where the pot was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
St. Anthony found the pot. You see? St. Anthony said my mother, but she heard like things,
Yeah,
you know.
he was looking for
So anyway, Isabella, honey, can you come over here, stand behind your mother? Okay, and Jelly, come over here, Angelica. All right, so now I do want to talk about, so these beautiful girls, this is my niece Angelica here, and she is my sister's daughter, and this is my beautiful cousin Isabella. She is Maurice's daughter. So when you see Isabella Raskowski come on, it's really Marisa.
It's me.
Now,
Oh, right.
yeah. Now, Isabella.
That's me. I have permission.
I know. I
That's
love
good.
that though. Now, Isabella, you're okay with your mother hijacking your Facebook?
Yeah, it's fine.
How cute is
good.
she?
I
I
know
know.
she wants to watch.
Best job.
I know she
I
wants to
The problem
watch.
is that when I'm using my phone, I get no. Oh, like so and. I call my phone. It's just her the whole time.
It's just, oh my God. You're a good person, Isabella. But your mother always
good
said
daughter.
that. You've been saying that since she was a
She's
peanut.
good. She's
Now,
nice.
I want to show, there's two things.
Oh.
So here we're at the, we're going to randomly go through the food section of our show called... Go ahead, keep eating. Okay, so Marisa, this is our display plate. Coach, we practice this. 2 seconds, then you got to.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, it's your coach. So and Joe's like, what? You guys, we rehearsed this.
We did. We tried.
So this is.
We do it
What did you make, Marisa? Tell me what you made.
Pasta with sausage and broccoli ravi.
Okay, and that is not regular broccoli. It's the
Robbie's.
The Andy Boy.
The Andy
You gotta
Boy.
buy the Andy Boy.
Is it better?
The best one.
Oh,
oh
yeah.
my god! So that's delicious. And
It's got the
what kind of?
pink
That's like the
Pink
swiggle
wrap.
That's a cavatappi.
cavatappi.
It has to have a shape, so it's all the.
So the juice. Yeah. All right. So that's delicious. People, the hearts are coming up tonight. I'm gonna go back to my Boston accent. There's a lot of hearts coming up.
Yeah.
All right. Talent. No, because Izzy made. Isabella, please, not the cannoli, because that's separate. Isabella, tell us what's happening here. And then wait, the section of our show is called?
Go ahead.
Keep eating. Beautiful.
Go ahead. Okay.
No, go ahead, Joe. Go ahead, like Raging Bull.
Practice.
All right. Go ahead, Isabella.
I made my nanny's.
So that's Tia Louisa. She's in heaven.
Louise!
And
We miss your sweaters from Bradley.
we got to tell that story, man. Okay, so this is a recipe that your grandma had,
Yeah.
and you perfected it.
I'm-
I heard
sure
great
they're
things.
delicious.
Uncle Don
Has
said
anybody
he
had
did.
any of these cookies? You're gonna have to
Uncle
try
Don said
them.
it.
All right, and keep eating.
Yeah.
Thank you. Right, thank you, Uncle Nicky. That was perfect, actually. So this is the cannoli that I got at Maria's Bakery today that Rena Cugnali Bergie told me to go to.
Just
because-
as good, because
That's
the
just
line
as good
at
as
Mike's
Mike's.
is too
You
long.
can't get into
I
Mike's.
like Maria's.
And
Yeah, we
Maria's,
like Maria.
and the lady was great. She told off the young millennial because he couldn't make change. I gave him $30. It was 27. He couldn't figure it out. He tried to put the 30 in. She goes, "Give me that goddamn money!" Jesus, can't you figure out $30, 20? It's $3. And she hit him on the head, and I loved it.
Yeah.
I said, I love her.
Yeah.
Like I had a little tear in my eye
Yeah, she's
because
no
I wanted to
nonsense.
slap him, but she didn't.
Yeah.
So not you millennials are perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is
Guaranteed, she has a St. Anthony in her.
She had it over there.
And her car.
She had it
And
over
her
there.
car.
And the car.
And St. Christopher.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. All right, so we are going to, girls, I can't thank you enough. Now wait, you were going to tell that, what was that other story you were going to tell? You were going to say something.
Did Leah not call
She
it?
didn't call, but don't worry about
All
it.
right.
So wait, you went around and you
All right, there
put
was
salt in your
some
shot?
shenanigans going on at my salon. And
Shenanigans.
I
You
finally
use
had,
shenanigans
That's
too?
my word.
I love that word.
Yes.
Okay.
And I had to get rid of some bad energy. So on a Saturday afternoon, after we had worked the whole week and I was really tired, I decided to put salt in all the corners of the salon and then sweep out the back door to get the bad energy out.
Yeah.
But meanwhile, all I had was a grinder. You hear like all around the salon. And my coworker who's like sweeping up at the end of the day, she goes, "What are you doing?" So that she could hear the sound. And I'm like, "I'm trying to get the bad energy out of the salon." And she's like, "Let me help you."
Wow. Did it work?
She's great.
Is the energy gone?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah, every now and then.
You know what?
Back,
You know what?
Pretty much.
If you have a good box of kosher
I
salt.
needed the better salt. I had the
Yeah.
wrong
The Jewish
salt.
salt.
Grind is not enough.
No,
Oh my
the
God.
grinder was
No,
no.
get the
It was
nice
yeah.
kosher
I
salt.
needed
Listen,
the
I
better
use the
salt.
Himalayan sea salt
Oh,
from
yeah.
Trader Joe's.
Yeah.
It's less sodium.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I want to bring something up. Stay here for a second. So, Angelica, who's my niece, well, both of you, your makeup is perfect. And you're both really good at this kind of thing. And you both, Angelica, like, you are very artistic. When you were a little kid, you used to make costumes, and you still do creative things, right?
Yeah, I'm life and
In a writer's program at Salem State.
yeah, I do like
Yes, and you are a vegan.
I am
I talk about you often. I don't know
Italian
how.
vegan.
The
You're the Italian
The
vegan.
only one.
That you talk about creative, an Italian vegan. I don't
Yeah.
think there's one in the whole world.
It's been a good 5
I
years.
don't know how I
too.
feel about that.
I
Yeah,
know,
it's
I know.
vegan.
The tofu ricotta.
How do you
Okay,
think I feel?
all right. Okay, so
She makes stuffed shells with tofu.
Jimmy is trying to say something. What is it, Jimmy? So,
You gotta get her close to the mic. She's like
Okay.
cutting out.
all right, we got to get her closer.
Yeah, but
Come on.
you know that Oreos are vegan?
What
Putting it out there.
That's the only thing I eat that are animals.
animal
So I'll
crackers.
give you that, Uncle Nick.
All right. Well, good for you. And big hand for the vegan, everybody. Because I don't know how the hell anybody does that. Especially to, all right. And Isabella, do you also you bake other things, honey, or you cook other things?
Yeah, I love to bake. I always helped her.
Really?
Yeah.
Good for you. Wow. These are not the millennials like the kid that was making the change for the
Right.
third world.
She
I'm not
she
that
made
millennial.
for her Italian club in high school one time. She made a
Oh yeah, I made a cake and
Italian booth.
Italian booth.
Yeah.
Did you get like first place for that?
I did.
Of course, I would have given you first place.
So I got it in the shape of
Wow.
with all the regions.
With all the regions.
With all the regions.
That's an A student. Thank you very much. Okay, so a big hand for this group. Marvelous, marvelous. Now, okay, so I'm going to call up Gina and Joyce Savino. Everybody, Gina Savino. And Joyce Savino. Give her a big hand. All right. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hotties, hotties, hotties. Bam, bam, bam. Hottie alert. Okay. So here's the deal with these two. These two are already famous from Joe Rocks Live because Joe Rocks goes he goes live, and everybody's going crazy, you see, because they know you girls. So Joe Rocks goes live in the hair salon, and now who does his hair? Because I think it's Joyce, right?
Most of the time.
Most of the time.
Yeah.
And Joyce sometimes has slapped him with the comb.
Yeah.
I've seen that.
Yeah, he needs a slap every now and
I see the slap with the comb. Joyce is no nonsense. And then Joe always resorts to calling Gina into the scene, perhaps thinking she is going to save him.
Yes.
And Gina doesn't save him. She doesn't slap him, but she kind of gives him the ugh.
Yeah.
Right? And walks away. And Joe is left there. Trying to promote the show, trying to, that's it, 132 Ferry. He's always saying that. He says that in his sleep. 132 Ferry Street. Because sometimes he'll just be talking to me and it comes out 132. I'm like, I know this. So anyway, this is Gina and Joyce of Joyce's Unisex Salon, 132 Ferry Street, Everett, Mass. They're famous on What's the Story with Maria and just in life in general, and Joe Rocks, of course. And their grandpa, look at how handsome is Uncle Louie. Oh my God, that was a good-looking, fine-looking man.
Yeah.
And one time you cracked me up, and you go, and he was probably packing. Right?
He didn't need to pack.
He didn't need to pack. Yeah, because you were scared of him, right?
Yes. He taught me how to fight.
Did he?
Yes.
That
was the first thing he taught me.
What did he say? I love that.
Well, I had a neighbor that I always used to fight, and if I came home beat up, he'd send me back out and make sure he.
So what would he say? Go back and beat
he'd send me back out.
Oh my God!
And then
she beat up boys. Boys are the best targets.
Yeah, it was great.
Because if you beat up a girl, you feel like a loser. You're like, I pulled her hair. She's a girl. You feel. I could never hit a girl, but a guy, bang.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. And I used to flip. I used to love flipping boys. I told Rena earlier that her dad, Joe Crugnali, taught me, because he was a wrestler, so he taught me how to do all these great flips. And Uncle Joe Savino from Margaret Street used to love to watch me do this, so I used to do it just to make him laugh. And I used to flip boys, and boys would be like, "Get away from me!" Like, here she comes. That's that girl that wants to flip us.
Yeah.
What is that about? So I was always like, boom, 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 and they were like crying, but I was fun. I loved it. So anyway, I'm not doing that anymore. I don't flip boys anymore. So okay, so you guys went. Now you said, I was telling once that my sister used to cut all my doll's hair, right, Carla?
Oh, yes.
Oh, right. I know.
I
mean, think of it.
Yeah, that's my favorite thing.
So
You play with her dolls.
I didn't play with my dolls. My sister will attest. And my sister said that she all my dolls, and they were making cans, tuna fish cans, and ottomans, and all
And then
that.
my sister got a G.I. Joe, and I said,
So I got a G.I. Joe, and what'd you say?
Forget Ken.
Forget Ken. Woo!
G.I. Joe any day.
Oh my God! And Armed Radio, of course, loves G.I. Joe. So, speaking of G.I. Joe, our cousin Joanna Abendanza, who I was trying to get here, but she couldn't be here because her son, Jordan Hoey, is in the ROTC. He finished boot camp, and we want a big hand for our armed services. So he was home today, and she said, I want to cook for my son. I haven't seen him in a month. So nothing comes before you kids, right?
No.
That's right.
So congratulations, Jordan Hoey and Joanna's son. Okay, so these two, when was it that you had the dolls and you were cutting them?
Yeah.
And was it your dolls?
I thought I gave you a good haircut.
Oh, no. And
All my babies.
and what happened? That's it, she just cut them, and then
Y'all got nice crew cuts.
crew cuts. Oh, my
All
God.
head shoot.
That's it. And when did you know you were going to be hairdressers? Did you both know at the same time?
No.
Or who went first? The chicken or the egg? Who won?
Yeah, it was definitely me.
Joyce was always going to be here.
Always.
Gina can tell you
Same
why
thing
she's
with
a
my sister.
hairdresser.
Well, I
Well,
went
why-
to college.
Okay, good
Be
for
a
you.
chef.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, that's why you made the coconut cake?
Yes.
My favorite.
Gina's
My
a fabulous
favorite.
cook.
It's for you.
I believe it. I love you.
So,
Jackie should say.
love you.
so
Thank you.
I love you too.
All right.
So when Joy was opening up her own, mother decided that she would go back to school. And I needed a manicure. So you didn't tell my mother no.
I wouldn't have told your mother no.
No, right. So I said, okay, Ma. So I went to 4 years of college to be a chef. And, yeah.
So that was kind of like
Honest to
yeah.
God. Honest to
Well,
God.
that is that is not Italian.
Yep.
I mean, guilt. That's just it. It's like, no, your sister needs a manicurist.
Yes.
Take your chef. Take that degree and get out of here.
That's how I opened the salon. I didn't know I was ready to open the salon. My mother told me I was ready.
So your mother said
Yes.
you're opening the salon. And has it always been in
I was
132
20.
Sarah?
I wasn't ready to open a salon. She told me you're ready. I said, okay.
Good for her, but you did it.
Yeah.
You did
So
it.
you jumped off. You just took that leap.
Yeah.
And are you glad you did it?
Yes, absolutely.
All right. So Debbie,
Yes.
thank you, Debbie.
Thank you, Mom.
Thank you, Mom. Debbie Savino. I love Debbie Savino, and you know what I loved about Debbie Savino? She could.
Yeah.
Yes,
That
good.
woman could dance.
Yeah.
I loved it. They used to
Yeah,
cut
she
up the
liked to have
rug
fun.
with Maurice's dad and mom, and
Yes,
your dad and
oh,
mom.
yeah.
They could,
Yes.
and they used to dress to kill. Like
Yes.
Rat Pack had nothing
Yes.
on them.
Yes.
And I love that whole thing. So now your kids are creative too, right?
Yes.
So your daughter, I follow her on Instagram. She's a makeup
Gianna.
artist with Gianna,
Yes.
who is my buddy now. You know,
Yes.
we have a whole other thing going on
Yes,
there.
she
She's
told
hysterical. So anyway, wonderful, and you're both dog lovers. Oh my God!
yes, oh, yes.
So we had our dog shows. How many dogs you have?
4.
4 dogs.
Yeah.
Your dogs are big dogs, right?
My dog's big dogs, yeah.
Like Ronnie's dogs. Ronnie, my cousin Ronnie's gonna come on.
Yeah.
He has big dogs. What kind of the Rottweilers?
Rottweiler, yeah, Rottweiler, and I have Rottweiler and Lab mix too.
Wow. Oh yeah, throw the lab mix in there. That'll
yes,
make
yes.
Rottadors.
Yes.
Well, I like that. And you have little one? No, you have
I a little
Elvis.
one, and I have Elvis.
Elvis. What are your dogs' names?
Capo,
Carpo.
Odin, Storm, Guy.
Are they all boys? Oh, all right. They
Yeah.
get along?
Well, actually, Capo just passed, so.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I forgot about that, but.
All right, let's not talk
He
about
was
it.
the fifth, no, that's okay, it's
Okay.
okay. He had a ripe age. He was
All right.
Although he was my boy.
Of course.
Yeah, and then the last one is Asia.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
There's a lot of so don't go to her house and try to break in.
No.
Forget about it.
Yeah,
Not gonna
forget
happen.
about it.
Not gonna happen. And you have Elvis, and what's the little one?
Abe.
Abe. Oh my
I used
God.
to have Abe and Louie, but
I can't believe it. Louis, your brother's name is Louis too, and your
Yeah.
grandpa's. Is that why you named him Louis?
absolutely.
I love it. All right, so if you want to get, now you still do manicures? No.
I do it, but I'm a hair.
You're a hairdresser now. Okay.
Because then I needed a hairdresser. So she had to go back to school for
Yeah,
that.
Gina. And Gina, now I remember this from when we were younger. I was a singer, and you were a singer too.
Yeah.
Right? So Gina could sing, and she could still sing.
Yeah.
So you see what I'm saying? Creativity doesn't have to be one thing. You see, then she became a manicurist because her mother said to, and then her sister needed a hairdresser, so she went to that.
That's right.
You can keep creating. You never stop creating. You
That's
keep
right.
going, right?
Yep.
So now you made the coconut. Let me see those beautiful coconut cupcakes. Oh my God! Look at this. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me with these?
Go ahead, keep eating.
And everybody, go ahead, keep eating. So, oh my God, I can't wait to eat these. All right, thank you, Ron, our security guard, Ron Berge, everybody, Ron Berge. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, Joyce and Gina Savino.
Thank you, Gina. We love you.
I love you so much. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh my God, this is crazy now what's happening. So I believe that we should segue into Ronnie and Rob. Come over here right now, because the dogs, this is the dog connection. You see how I'm going with this? Oh my God, this is crazy. Okay, so Robbie has been on the show checking in. Ron, you've checked in once in a while, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
Come on, come closer. Stop being like that. All right, come closer. All right, so these, oh, I love these guys. So this is Ronnie. No, Robbie loves me more. Who loves me more? Ronnie, this is Ronnie. And this is, stop it, you can't. No, or actually, you can eat if you want.
I
Now
want
it's
to taste
time.
the cookie.
All right, you
I'm
can
only
taste-
here for the food.
All right, you guys can eat, actually. It's fine if boys eat. Boys can eat on this show. Oh my God, that's right, Isabella, you have to check. So these guys are my very famous, handsome cousins, and you both, you guys can, you are carpenters, you're plumbers, you're a computer, all that computer stuff,
Yep.
but you build a lot of stuff, right?
Yeah.
What are some of the things that you build? Because I know that you and John build a lot of stuff together.
Yeah,
right?
me and John work together. We do a bunch. customers.
Now, can people hire you if they want?
Yeah, they can.
All right, so
I don't like working side work, but
yeah,
I gotta.
You gotta do it. You got 3 daughters and a beautiful wife.
Yep.
You gotta come up with some cha-ching.
Cake. That's
Yeah.
what it was today.
I know.
See the
I'm
pants?
telling you. Oh, you were painting. I'm telling you, we have 3 beautiful daughters and a beautiful wife. That's what happens. Girls need money, right? Daughters are expensive. I've heard that. So you and Ronnie, you're a plumber still? You still working for Boston Gas over there, right?
No, Boston Gas is
Gone. Now what are you doing? You're doing what?
home serve, heating, air conditioning.
And you're also a hunter, amazing hunter, and you train your
Fishing.
dogs, fishing, hunting. There's a lot of camouflage at this house. There was so much camouflage, I couldn't find myself.
I'm actually wearing camouflage underwear right now.
You have that's why I didn't recognize you.
That's why.
What
It
a
looks,
phone,
That's
right?
why it looks like he's got no ass.
Oh, that's why he's got a flat ass. It was the camouflage. So yeah, there's a lot of camouflage in that house. And your wife is very creative with anything that you.
Yeah, I wanted you to mention that, because other women are looking.
No,
I'm married. I'm married.
Yes. You know what? I'm actually glad you said that.
I see a lot of people checking in there. It might be because of me, but
Oh my God! A lot. Listen, look away, because Ronnie and Robbie are both married now. Let me tell a quick story. This could happen to you if you came to New York, but Robbie came to New York to visit, and I was working downtown and singing and all that stuff. And Robbie came in, and he's hot, right? I know you think you're hotter, but you're hotter in what they would call a bear kind of way. Robbie's hotter in like a different kind of way, right?
like a penguin.
Like a model. Okay, so he's in there. Everybody went crazy. Oh my God, who is that? Oh my God. I go, that's my cousin. He's married. Oh my God. Oh my God. Not just girls, guys, everything. At one point, a gay man leapt into his arms, and Robbie caught him. The gay man had just caught him. Robbie was there, and all Robbie's straight guy friends were like, "Let me take a picture of it. Let me take." And then all the straight guys, friends of Robbie's, were like, "Can I hold him too?" So they wanted to hold the gay guy too. It was Adam Chandler. Adam, if you're watching. And then Robbie called me a couple days later. He's like, "What was the guy with the Daisy Dukes?" I was like, Adam Chandler. So Robbie was lovely with men, women. They all wanted to leap into his arms. I trust that you would probably not like that, right?
Probably not.
Would you body slam? I don't know. But your dad was a wrestler, right? Now, do you remember? Stop that right now. Now, you remember when we were little? You were about 7. I was about 8, and your dad used to take us. He was a wrestler,
Yeah.
and we used to go. This is the coolest thing. We used to go to it was the arena, Boston Arena at the time, not the Boston before it was the Garden. And Uncle Joe, who was a wrestler, used to take us backstage. So we were these little kids. He used to sit us up on the thing. We met Bruno San Martino, Chief Jay Strongbow, all those guys of that time. And Uncle Joe was there. Joe Savino. He went by. Joe Spartacus, Joe Crugnali. Sometimes whoever you needed him to be. And so I always remember that. And so I learned all my body slamming moves from your dad and from you. Thank you. If I need someone body slammed, you're my guy.
You're the guy.
And you also shoot a bow, right?
Shoot the bow, fishing. Don't let your kids play with those stupid games anymore. Fishing and hunting.
You're right, though. Fishing and hunting. All right, everybody, a big hand.
Or any other sports.
Or any other sports. Please get them up. Ron and Robbie Crugnali.
That's me a piece of prosciutto over there. Right?
Please, now you can eat the prosciutto.
Yeah.
Oh, as a matter of fact, this would be a great time to talk about this antipasto show called Gahe. Keep eating. All right, so what do we have here? We have prosciutto, mozzarella, that's a bocconcini. We have olives. These delicious. Please eat them. And Rena, what did you say? What? I got the pits. I'm sorry. Rena, what did you say the 3 salamis were? The 3 salamis were. Where'd Rena go? Bruzzese, Calabrese, and Genoa. Yes, there are different kinds of sausage, American people. Or as we as kids used to refer to everybody that wasn't Italian as the Irish people. And our family would be like, people would bring stuff on, they'd be like, Jesus Christ, what are they, Irish? Because they didn't bring anything. So we have to, how many pizzas did you order? We ordered 10. Well, thank God, because for the Irish people, there'd be 2 pizzas. So even if you weren't Italian, it didn't matter if you were German, English, Polish, you were Irish. That's all we knew. So anyway, we're
Quick
not
story.
Yes.
I got a quick story.
Yeah, go ahead.
About the
I
Irish.
got to bring Uncle Nicky on.
Ray, you're in here, right? So one day, one of my friends says, "Hey, can I come over your house?"
A little loud.
One of my friends, right?
says, "Hey, can I come over to your house?"
My friend says, "Hey, can I come over and have Sunday dinner with you?" Sure. I'm like, "Hey, can you come over?" He's like, "Yeah, sure." We're sitting there, and Mom makes, the normal sauce, meatball, spaghetti, everything, right? We're eating. All of a sudden, this kid picks up the noodle.
Oh, no.
Does this.
Oh, wow. Wait, well, let's see the reaction. Oh, no. No, that's bad.
So I'll give you my father's impersonation.
Wow.
This kid doesn't come over anymore.
Oh, my God. That's it?
That was it.
That was the last time that Irish kid came over.
Yeah, and then I said, "Hey, can I come to your house for Sunday dinner?"
What'd he say?
He said, "Yeah."
What'd you eat?
I had English muffin pizzas.
Oh. Wow. That's a good story. Remember that. Remember that. Beware. Do not go to the Irish houses for Sunday dinner.
Let us cater it.
Let the Italians cater it. I love it. Thank you very much. That's right. That's what the Monoscoco says, right?
No,
Sebastian
I said it first.
You said it before him?
He probably stole it.
You stole it from me?
Yeah.
He probably did.
I'll vouch for him. Yeah.
Oh, my God. All right. Give it up for the Crugnali brothers. As we used to call them when we were little, Rena and I would call them the Scungili brothers. I don't know why. That was just what we said. Oh, my God. This is just...
cookies.
This is going crazy. Yes, please, let me see that. Rena made that. And Uncle Nick, you can come on up here, Uncle Nick. All right, so now, Uncle Nick, Rena made this back in the day, the Scungili brothers, because they actually look like a trio, but this is not a real thing. So you cannot hire the Scungili brothers. Because listen, my friends will be looking online right now. ScungiliBrothers.com. Yeah, they can hire you. And so anyway, this is also arancini, which is also part of our food section called Kipi. Arancini. These are some of my favorites. You like these, Uncle Nicky?
I had 4 or 5 of them.
Oh, 4 or 5. Oh my God.
I got a bunch of them.
Oh my God, I love these. These are like my favorites.
Anybody have brioche?
So that you love the brioche when we were kids. So
Yeah.
Uncle Nicky, I want you to know this is my mother's brother. What's happening? This is my mother's brother. Cora, are you sure you don't want to sit in here? Come on. No? All right. So I just want to show you this quickly. I'm going to show this. My cousin Cora's here, but she was in the background. She doesn't want to be on camera. Here you are. All right. Cora Gotti, also a hairdresser, amazing hairdresser. And this is her mom, Zia Maria, where she is right there, I think, right? Yeah, Zia Maria. And she was my grandfather's sister, and she was amazing, funny, and she loved wrestling. Zia Maria, I'm going to tell this quick story. You're going to stay here with me. One time, Nicole, who's Cora's daughter, came running. It was St. Anthony's Feast. She came running, and she's like, "Oh, my God, Nani's got some girl pinned to a car." I was like, now, this is my Zia Maria, right? I'm like, what? Apparently, some girl had gone after Nicole, and Zia Maria, who had watched wrestling her whole American life when she came here as a young girl, had the girl in a full Nelson.
Yeah.
But wait, the funniest part is she said to Nicole, Tira de la bolsa, which means hold my bag. That is my favorite part of the story. So she had the little pocketbook the Italian ladies carried, hold my purse, and then she put the girl in a full Nelson.
Yeah.
Because she went after Nicole. Listen, the Italian ladies, I don't care how old they were, they could throw down. And that's it. So Uncle Nicky, you were my mother's brother.
Yes.
And I love that about you. And you also were my idol growing up. I don't know if you know that.
Thank you.
Yes. That right?
Thank you.
And we all loved you, Uncle Lee, because he was only 14 years older than me. Who said that? Who made that noise?
I think it was Bergie.
Yeah, Bergie always. So you were going to tell me a story. Go ahead, tell me a story.
Well, I think you asked me the other day why I don't have an accent. Me and my brothers and sisters all born from Italy.
That's true, that's true.
Yeah, born in Italy and we came to America. But I'm the only one that doesn't have an accent. Sisters still have an accent till this day. They talk sweet and can be understood beautifully. My brother John, he had this, I don't want to call it a defect, but he used to mix things up. Like he would say, I go to St. Anthony's School. What school you went to? Or he would say, one time he was arguing with this older guy, and he says to the guy, "Miss on you, Pista. Go in your own backyard and back off. You ain't so mucking fudge. Here, put that in your stack and poke it." And I said, wow, what did he say? Like, he couldn't say, put that in your pipe and smoke it. And so he had this bad habit of getting things mixed up.
Malaprops, yeah, they call him.
But he thought he was Elvis Presley. Because his
Yes.
name was Johnny. Johnny Be Good, you know. So he ended up with almost the prettiest girl in the North End for that age group. Her name was Lucy. She lived up the street from us. But she also had a defect. Either hole in the heart, bad valve or something. But they were boyfriend and girlfriend. And the father, Lucy's father, says, listen, before you and Johnny become more closer together and possibly get married, I think you should be up front and tell him about your heart condition. And a couple of weeks later, the father asked her again, did you tell Johnny this? Oh, it never seems like the right time. I wanted to tell him, but it wasn't right. So that Friday night, the brother goes over to pick up Lucy. He's sitting in the parlor with her dad, and the father says, Johnny, I don't know if you know this. My daughter has acute angina. And my brother says, I know that. And she got a bigger tits too.
Oh, no. Oh, no. I can't believe it. That's a true story.
Yes.
Wow.
No.
Uncle Nicky, thank you for sharing that with us. Let me tell you that Uncle Nicky was in Maine today. He was in Maine. On vacation for 2 weeks and drove down in the torrential downpours and just to be here. So what it means to be from Maine, it's not just for Poland Springs.
Yeah.
It's for Uncle Nicky too. So Uncle Nicky, now you were 6 years old when you moved here.
Yeah.
Went to school in the North End.
Yeah.
You're a North End guy like Joe Rocks.
Yes.
You guys love the North End, right?
Yes.
So there is a picture on Facebook. I think I sent it to you of you and Rocky and
In front of the church.
I love
Yeah,
that picture.
I love that picture.
That should be on our North End book.
Yeah.
So thank you. I love you. Also,
you, love
Uncle
you too.
Nicky, when we were kids, was the guy that read all these amazing poetry books. You were a hippie, right?
Yeah. I was in training.
You were trained to be a hippie. He had the best bell bottoms, right?
Oh, yeah.
The best bell bottoms.
With the creases.
Oh,
Yes,
the creases that your mother ironed.
If you're an Italian guy, how do you know an Italian guy in the neighborhood? Creases in the jeans. Because the Italian mothers, they that's it. Everything had to be ironed.
Yeah.
Everything. So the Italian guys had creases in the jeans.
Yeah.
Oh my God. All right. So
just one thing.
tell me.
Johnny, I'm sorry.
Another one?
No, that was it. I'm sorry, and I told the whole world the story.
Yeah. Now everybody.
That's the time I chose to tell it.
Yeah. But listen, there's never a better time than what's the story with Maria. Because that's the story.
It's because I just want to be...
Stay here for a second, though.
Yeah.
When I said to Joe Rocks, I said, I want to call the show, What's the Story with Maria? He got it right away. Because in the North End, you didn't say, I'm curious about that person. What did you say if you saw that guy over there?
Hey!
Right. But what would you say,
Give me a bite.
What's the story with that guy, right? Yeah. What's the story with that guy?
What's the story?
Yeah, what's the story? You looked at someone like that and you were like, you gave him the side eye. You're like, what's the story with that guy? You wanted to know what the story was.
I usually yell, hey, scumbag!
Right. Oh my God. We got to tell that story. So Joanna couldn't be here. So Joey Abendanza, who's Joanna's brother, and Simigalina's son, these guys were all working on a really expensive house. And it was like a spiral staircase. And they were all doing, like laying floors, doing cabinetry, putting in the piping, whatever. And they were working on this, and they had this big contract. So Joey Abendanza, who was a very colorful guy, a colorful guy. He was, he drove up in his big truck, walked up, and he was looking for them, Ronnie, Robbie, and they weren't answering. They weren't him, Ronnie, Robbie, because they were working, right? All of a sudden, he yells up, and right in front of the lady, goes, hey, scumbags!
Wow.
Yeah, loud as can be, and they had to, evacuate the premises and tell Joey, Jesus Christ, this is like an expensive contract. He was like, wow, what the hell? And then Ronnie was in the truck with Joey, and Joey was driving, and he, just to be funny, around the rotary, went really fast. Everybody went, oh, you were driving. Joey, well, come on. Let me tell this story, please. This is important. You tell this story, please, and please tell the story. And, look, come on now. Okay, I'm going to eat. if you don't mind. Go
Was it-
ahead, keep eating. Go ahead.
So me and Joey are driving. I'm
Yeah.
driving. Joey's sitting next to
Yeah,
me. And I took a turn a little too hard.
yeah. Rotary.
Joey comes flying. And I'm trying to do the turn. I can't do it. I'm starting
Now,
to-
Joey was a big guy.
Yeah.
Joey was not a small person. He was a big person.
So I'm driving like this now, and he's on top of me, and I'm over like this.
And what's he doing? He's like leaning, right? Like
leaning.
this?
I'm like, Joey, get over.
He's leaning?
Went over a little bit of bumps. And
How'd you get rid of him? Oh, you had to turn the other way.
Yeah, I finally got him over the other side.
By turning. That was really smart.
That was good.
Oh my God. So that's the section of the show. That's the section of the show called "Oh my God, you're so smart."
Yeah.
What's the name of that section called? Oh my God, you're so smart. I smell a series. Oh my God.
Is this still a sampler?
No, you can take it. Get out of here. All right, so we're coming to the end of our show. So take your food. Oh my God, I didn't talk about parziale. Oh! Jesus Christ. All right. So there's more food because you know what? We Italians, we just go ahead. Keep eating. Okay, so we didn't want to run out of food, so we bought 8,000 pounds of it. So, and then I had to cut the slices in half. Okay, so they would, we stretch them out. So parziale, I went to Umberto's, which is my favorite pizza in the North End. It's called Galleria Umberto. It's on Hanover Street, or as the Italian ladies used to say, La Nova Stretta. I don't know. Just like Salem Street is Solomon Street. I don't know where that came from. In New Hampshire, it's a New Hampshire. Right? I don't know where they rename these things. So I don't know if Jimmy Bell knows him. He lives in New Hampshire, but he does. And sometimes I send packages to New Hampshire because I love Jimmy Bell. So thank you, Jimmy Bell. But anyway, so I went to, I was going to go to Galleria Umberto, and they're closed. The Italian places take vacation for like a month. What the hell is that about? So so they took it for a month, so I had to think on my feet, but I actually do love parziale. And the Nonna Brucia, my grandma, told me that parziale was the first. It's on Prince Street, or actually they would say Prince Street. So Prince Street in the North End, but just near Margaret Street. So parziale was the first pizza place in the North End ever. It was before, it was Bova and parziale were the first ones, she told me. And then Umberto kind of copied them. He had a little place. We used to go, my grandma would give us $1. We'd buy 4 slices of pizza. That's how each. And then my grandfather would give us $1 and we'd buy 2 packs of old gold filters. Because your grandmother wanted to slice the pizza and your grandfather wanted the old gold filters. That's what they did back then. They smoked the old golds. And so for $2, you could really hook it up, right? So Umberto's is amazing and I love it. And that is but I got a shout out to Parziale, they have not painted in 72 years. Yeah, you please talk to them, they could use it. It's the same equipment, the same guys are still working there. But they make the most, I love the pizza, and you don't have to heat it up or anything. It's good cold, and it's just perfect. And so a shout out to Parziale because they were open today. But this is what I love about the North End bakeries and all that. When they run out, they run out. So, and I love that. Like they open up at usually 10 or 11. And then they're like by 1 o'clock, like my grandmother, because I forgot the bread. I'm like, oh, Nani, I gotta go get to work. She goes, Ariappa, because they're gonna kill her. You kill her. I'm like, what? What do you mean they close at 2? Ariappa, please, because they run out of the bread. And I'm like, they're gonna run out of bread. It's a bakery. I went back there. They had 2 loaves on the shelf. It was like $1.14. What the hell? And I'm like, can I get those slices? She's like, and the guy behind me was like. He wanted to, that's it, and it was over, and I got the 2 last, and then the door closed. That's how they do it, but you know what? That's how they used to do it in Italy too. When you run out, because you don't have anything for the next day. There's no such thing as sale items. There's no such thing as lunch specials, which is really the stuff left over from the day before. So the North End, I can't say enough about it. That's where I grew up. I went to St. Anthony's School. The nuns tried to hit me, but I was very fast. That's the only reason they used to try to, So, but I can't say enough about Catholic schools. Can't say enough about the North End. It's, to me, still the only Little Italy, really. I mean, it's great. And Philly's pretty cool, too. But North End doesn't have much of a Little Italy anymore. You got to go to the North End of Boston. I mean, Little Italy in New York, it doesn't really. So what we want to do is, if there's a way for everybody to get back here for a second, everybody to kind of get, if we can, or like as much as we can, I'm going to try to swing this around. I want to thank everybody that showed up tonight, who are these wonderful people in my family, and this is just the tip of the iceberg. First of all, I want to thank Joe Rocks. Here he is, and the coach as himself. Get out of here, Ronnie! Jesus, they're famous, man. All right, so they are on Thursday nights, 10 p.m. Eastern. Joe Rocks live, and the coaches himself will be on. It's a really great show. You're gonna love it. As Joe says, a lot of background noise. Okay. Listen, so this is, we got Ron and Rena Berge. They have let us use their house. Thank you so much. We got Marie. Wait, what do we got there? Let me see. Cora, Robbie, Gina Savino, everybody. We got Marisa Raskowski. Go Red Sox. We're in first place. First place.
Maurice, these are nice sausage.
They are nice. Isabella Raskowski. That's my sister Carla Schleif, and she's at European Flair 1202
Main Street, Concord, Mass.
That's right. That's Angelica Schleif, and that is
the bad energy out.
the bad energy. Said the salt. That's it. That's the beautiful Joyce Savino, and she has Joyce's Unisex Salon, which Gina Savino works at. Oh shit! Oh, the lights went out. Oh, somebody stepped on the light. All right, it doesn't matter. We're fine. And who else was back there that we knew? Ronnie. Oh my God! Somebody stepped. All right. Just in time to end our show. We love you, everybody. We're glad you were here. Come back and watch What's the Story with Maria every Tuesday, 9 p.m. We're in the dark now. Oh, I love it. Everybody get your goddamn phones out. We're in the dark. We love you. We appreciate you. Did I miss anybody? No? All right. And Jim Bell, we love you, Jim Bell. He's our engineer, and he helps us every week. Please come back every week. What's the Story with Maria? That's it for now. Say goodnight, everybody.
Hey, Scumbag!